Okay, welcome to the Wednesday edition of the Sports Talk with Kerry Wehmeyer show for Wednesday, October 30th. We're going to be on YouTube, Periscope, and Twitch tonight. No Facebook, so unfortunately, that's how Facebook is. So, but we're going to be on those three networks tonight. If you're on, so let me know. If you're on, let me know. Just send me a comment via YouTube, Periscope, and Twitch. So send me a comment. Make sure I'm on. So if we're on, we're going to be going over today's news headlines. So we'll be on in just a few seconds. I'm going to go ahead and set up the equipment. So I'm going to go ahead and set up. If you're on, let me know. Everyone. Okay, let's go ahead and give you some NBA scores while we're beginning tonight's show. We'll begin tonight's show with scoreboard updates. I'm going to do that in a second. I'm going to give you scoreboard updates throughout the hour of the show. So, scoreboard updates at 6:36 Central Time. Here in the Central Time Zone, we're waiting for the scores to load up on the NBA side, so I'm waiting for that to come up. So if you have a question for me or comment, you can comment. Feel free to comment. Please keep your comments respectful and civil, so we can have everybody can have a chance to talk sports or whatever. So we do talk sports. We don't talk personal issues on here. None of that stuff. Okay. Your scores right now, Philadelphia up 27-21. Chicago on top 23-20. The Knicks on top 25-22. Other games will be going on in just a few minutes. 6:30. It's just after 6:30. The games will be coming up. Toronto versus Detroit. Also Milwaukee versus Boston. That'll be at 6:30 in just a few minutes. Also at 6:30, games going on. The Nets will take on the Pacers. Also at 7 p.m. we'll have the Thunder versus the Trailblazers. Also the Rockets and the Wizards. Also let's see, the Clippers and the Jazz, Hornets and Kings, and also Warriors versus the Spurs. That'll be tonight at 9:30. So that's the scoreboard update on the NBA side. So if you're on here, I'm looking at you right now on the screen, one person. So if you so we can watch you. Okay, let's go ahead and give you some MLB update. MLB update. The World Series is tonight. Last and final game, Game 7 tonight. Matt Scherzer will take to the mound for the Nats, and also Zach Greinke for the Houston Astros will take to the mound as well. Also, your lineups for both teams: Turner, Easton, Rendon, Soto for the Nats, Kendrick, Cabrera, Zimmerman, also Gomes, and also Robos. I'm trying to say his name is Robles. Also for the Astros, Springer, Altuve, Michael Brantley, also Alex Bregman, Yanni Grunel, is Grrrriel, Alvarez, Correa, Chirios, and also Raddick. That's going to be lineups tonight for the Houston Astros and Nationals tonight. So that game will begin in just a few moments at about 7 p.m. So That is your baseball updates. Okay, let's give you the let's go ahead and give you some news updates. I'm gonna do that in a second. One person on our views tonight. Okay, let's talk about Mayfield. Okay, Baker Mayfield gets testy. Exchange what reporters. Yeah, look, he's gonna be asked a lot of questions. He's gonna be asked a lot of questions. Look, you can't be testy with these people. When you're doing an interview and stuff like that, or a press conference, you got to be more calm and more collective. You can't just sit there and just be testy and scream at the reporters and stuff like that. They're gonna think you're just some kind of fool or something. So what he's doing was absolutely unprofessional and not in the conduct of that team. So that's why I say, look, Baker Mayfield, look, sure, he sucks this year. I hate to tell you that. He absolutely 100% sucks this year. I mean, make no mistake about it. Look, I'm not gonna feel sorry for him, because look, they had them going to the Super Bowl this year, but it's becoming a total failure for Baker Mayfield and the Cleveland Browns. So right now the Browns are 2-5. They're going to have to get going before the second half of the season starts, because I'm going to tell you, it's going to be a long and treacherous second half of the season for the Cleveland Browns. So once again, this is from Jake Trotter. You can reach him at ESPN. That's ESPN.com. We'll go ahead and move along to another headline. I'm monitoring the comic section to make sure everybody is safe. Okay, let's see what this is. Okay, Astros manager AJ Hint says Alex Bregman back carrying was unnecessary. They was talking about it on the national talk shows today about Alex Bregman carrying the bat to I think to first base. That's what he was doing. Look, you got to put that back down when you hit a home run or hit a base hit. You have to put the bat down. You can't just sit there and carry the bat and expect. That's a serious hazard right there. I mean, what he done was absolutely unacceptable. Look, he's a former LSU player. He ought to know better what he was doing. So Bregman did for the move after the game. He did apologize for it. I know it's a mistake, but Bregman's got to learn the hard way. If you do something, you got to accept your consequences. You just can't sit there and allow it to linger on. So once again, this is from ESPN. See what else we could talk about tonight. We're on YouTube tonight, so if you're YouTube, Periscope, and Twitch, so we're on the 3 networks tonight. So don't look for Facebook, because Facebook won't be available for a couple of weeks. Redskins left tackle Trent Williams failed a physical due to helmet discomfort. I don't know what's going on with this situation with Trent Williams. He did return to the team, but it kind of failed the physical with the it was saying about helmet concerns or something like that. So this is from John Kim. That's Keim. You can reach him at ESPN as well. So that's on ESPN, ESPN News, ESPN.com. Yeah, let's see what else we're going to talk about today. Okay, World Series game ticket prices has fallen. The whole city is depressed. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. Um, there is going to be a game 7. Look, Washington is a very good team. Look, don't get me wrong. Washington is a very good team. But look, Astros had a chance to close out the series, but they didn't do it. They didn't do it. They just kind of failed to do it. So, according to a spokesman at vividseat.com, the get-in price or the cheapest seat to Game 7 was $337. Look, you're gonna pay high. You're gonna pay high for these things. That's one thing about it. I mean, look, you're gonna pay high. Just like, say for instance, the Saints game. If you want to get a ticket there, you're gonna pay high prices as well. So look, the best bet for you to do is look on, like I said, look online. I mean, look, find one of the best seats. If you gotta find them, you can find them wherever. If it's $8 or whatever, or something like that, you can try to get your cheapest seat, or maybe $100 seat, because people don't want to pay high prices to get into a game like that, Game 7 of the World Series. So look, they have to knock those prices down a little bit. I mean, if you get into 200, or if you get into within people's budget, that will help the situation. So once again, this is from Bradford Doolittle. You can reach him at ESPN. Okay, let's see what this is. Josh, ex-Ranger Josh Hamilton faces felony charges of injuring a child. Josh Hamilton, look, I'm reading the story. This is from Keller, Texas. He faces third-degree felony after his 14-year-old daughter told his ex-wife he striked her. Hamilton, which is 38, turned himself into Cameron County police in Fort Worth, Texas. According to Keller Police, Detective Hamilton's daughter told police he was on a rampage. She said he made comments that upset him. Look, Josh Hamilton ought to understand. Look, when you do stuff like that, you're looking for trouble. You're looking for trouble. I hate to tell you that. He's facing third-degree battery, third-degrry felony, assault. That's what that is. He's out on $35,000 bond, so he got bailed out of that situation. But I'm gonna tell you, look, he needs to learn to have better management on his anger. Look, because look, the young girl told him something that she should never told him, but got him pissed off. He also threw a full bottle of overhead at her, so hit her in the chest, and also let's see, beginning cursing, shouting at her. He pulled away the chair, which he restrained her. Look, he should have never done what he done. Look, he's a professional. Now he's no longer professional. He screwed his own self when he done this. Look, because I'm gonna tell you, the media is gonna pick up on it, and also social media is going to pick up on it as well. Josh Hamilton should have known a lot better than what he should have done. Period. End of story. The girl said at the point she told Hamilton he was sorry upon reaching her bedroom. He tossed the team onto the bed, and let's see, he tossed her onto the bed, pressed her uh, face into the mattress. Look, that's wrong what he done. That was absolutely, astronomically wrong what he done. You got to be fucking kidding me when you do stuff like that. You got to be fucking kidding me. You got to be kidding me. Look, this is what I'm reading right here. I mean, don't get me wrong. This is not fake news. This is serious. What I'm reading right here. This is absolutely serious information right here. What I'm talking about here on this show. Look. He also grabbed her shoulder and lifted the chair. That's just dastardly shit that he done. Look, he's got to go to some anger management or something, because look, he's gonna keep doing this again and again and again and again and again, and until someone finds the courage to turn him to stop the situation. So she said she finished. She said that he finished striking her and told her, "I hope I go in front of a fucking judge and tell him what terrible dad I am. I don't have to see you anymore." Look, he done what he done. What he done in this, what they describing in this excerpt, it's disturbing. That's why I say, look, this guy's 38 years old. Look, you're acting like a goddamn grown, a 14-year-old fucking kid. Act like a grown man. That's why I say, look, I don't have no sympathy for these players when they do these things. I don't have no sympathy for them. That's one thing I'm going to tell you right now. I will not have any zero sympathy for Josh Hamilton. Look, he could cry all those alligator tears all at once. Oh, he's having a bad time and blah 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 blah. No, it doesn't give you an excuse to hit your 14-year-old daughter, putting her head in the mattress and doing all kind of stuff, breaking her arm and stuff like that, and just plain ass being stupid. So, once again, this is from ESPN. Go to ESPN.com to read that story. Okay, let's see what this is. Okay, Michigan recruit J.D. Johnson retires before because of heart issues. That's what he's talking about. He's a commit. J.D. Johnson. He was a 3-star prospect, but he came up with some heart issues and stuff like that. So he did retire from the. He was going to be the Michigan. He was going to be the quarterback for Michigan, but nope, his heart condition is not letting him do it. So my regards goes out to him. Hopefully he gets a speedy recovery and stuff like that. This is from Tom Van Herring. You can reach him at ESPN. That's ESPN.com. So we'll go ahead and move along. We'll give you the update of the baseball game throughout the. Update on the Bucks and Celtics. The score is 10-7. 7:47 remaining in the. Also, the Raptors up 17-16, and also the 76ers up 53-33. The other games will be going on later. So we're going to see what's happening on the other news. Well, we'll check on the Twitter. We'll go see what's happening on the Twitter feeds. So we'll talk about the Go see what's happening on Twitter. If the Twitter feeds, we'll talk about. We'll pull up some stuff from Twitter. I'm going to pull up PFF Saints. I wanted to talk about something right here. So let's go to PFF Saints. Okay, I'm going to go to PFF's New Orleans Saints. We had news from there, so we'll go there. This is Twitter. We have Twitter on. Okay, let's talk about these breakdowns, these Twitters. Okay, 2019 fantasy football points per game leader going into the off week. Michael Thomas, Chris Godwin, Cooper Comp, and also Michael Evans is also in the top 4 in the fantasy points per game leader. Now, this is what we're talking about here. The true quarterback, number 1 quarterback. This is what we're showing you. This is their quarterback ratings. We'll show it to you in a second. 1 second. I'll give you. Let's hold on 1 second. This is what we're showing you. These are your true quarterback rankings from Pro Football Focus. That's Pro Football Focus. That's one of the sites they use all the time. Okay, Drew Brees is number 1. Patrick Mahomes is number 2. Russell Wilson number 3. Tom Brady number 4. I think this is a very good list right here, to say the least, because look, here's the thing about it. Look, and I'm going to be a little biased about it, because I'm from New Orleans, and I'm gonna say it. Drew Brees is the real GOAT. Sure, Tom Brady won Super Bowls, but Brees is the real GOAT. If you want to disagree with me on that, you can post your comments via Periscope, YouTube, and Twitch. You can send me your comments. If you think I'm wrong, you can post your comments on there. But I think, like I said, because Drew Brees, he has all the passing records and stuff like that. Look, he did win 1 Super Bowl. Brady won several. But look, I think your top 2 quarterbacks right now should be Brady and Brees. Sure, Patrick Mahomes, he's up and coming. To be honest with you, also Russell Wilson. But like I said, your top 2 GOATs right there is Brees and Tom Brady, bar none. So if you want to comment about this, you can comment about this Twitter article we're showing you. Okay, that's why I say. So that's from PFF. You can go to PFF. That's ProFootballFocus.com. We'll go back to more Twitter information. Okay, Tulane Volleyball. Head coach Jim Barnes steps in to close out the Coach Willie Fritz show. That was tonight. I wanted to play it, but we couldn't do it, so we apologize. So he was on there tonight. Okay, this is from NSU football. 41 years ago Monday, Joe Delaney established the FCS record with 263 second half rushing yards, and also still has 299 total versus the Nicholls State Colonels. So Joe Delaney was a player for this Northwestern State Demons football team. So that's on this day today. Let's see what else we can talk about here on the on tonight's show. If you want to come in and comment. Okay, this is one of the shots right here from the game that's playing right now. Boston and So we'll see what else we're going to talk about tonight. Okay, I'm going to pull up some high school football power rankings. Let's go ahead and pull up the power rankings. Power rankings for class for week 9, 5A rankings going in to the last couple of weeks of high school football before the playoffs. Let's go through them. Acadiana Record Rams are number 1. Looks like Hanville is number 2. East Ascension is number 3. Alexandria is number 4. West Monroe is number 5 in the standings. Also, Walker's number 6. Thibodeau's number 7, and that's Sam Houston. That's out of Sam Houston High School. Also, Slidell is number 9, and also Catholic of Baton Rouge. That's Central Baton Rouge, excuse me, is number 10. So that's your power rankings for the week for 5A. That's the top 10. You could go to Louisiana LSFB. That's LSFB. That's high school football on Twitter. So we'll see what else is on Louisiana High School Football Twitter page. While we're my hand. Okay, let's give you the 4A rankings. Let's give you that. We'll go over the 4A rankings as we go. Okay, 4A rankings. Louisiana High School Football. This is for the state of Louisiana. Lakeshore is number 1. Neville is number 2. Bastrop is number 3. Tioga is number 4 in the state. Also, Carr is number 5. Cameron Crowe is number 6. Assumption is number 7. Westgate's number 8. Also, Pearl River is number 9. So Pearl River football. So also Brobridge is 10th in the Louisiana High School Football 9-4A week 4-8-9 week 9 4A power rankings. Week 9 power rankings. So that's from Louisiana High School Football. We'll see. We'll go over the see if they got the 3A. We'll go over the 3A. We'll go over the 3A. We'll go over the 2A. Okay. Yeah. 3A rankings for week 9. St. James is number 1, followed by Sterlington is at number 2. Laranja is number 3. So that's pretty good to have a Tangible Hope Parish team in there. Also, Madison Prep is number 4. Donaldsonville is 5th. Church Point is 6th. Caldwell Parish is 7th. Also, I'll read it out to you. That's MHS Tigers. MHS Tigers. That's I think that's Manaville or something like that. Or it's number 8. That's in the so MHS Tigers. Booker T. Washington's 9th. Iona is 10th in the power rankings. So that's for week 10 of the power rankings coming out this week. So we'll go over the 2A and we'll go over the 1A. Okay, we'll go over the 2A power rankings. I'll go ahead and go over that. Okay, the Class 2A power rankings for week 9 going into top 10. So it's week 9 going into top 10. Faraday is number 1. North Cattle is number 2. Manning is number 3. Mangum is number 4. Amite is 5th. South Plaquemines down the road here from me is 6th. Pine is 7th. Red River is 8th. Balls is 9th. And also LA Tigers, I think I'm trying to read. Lake Arthur, just when I'm talking, I'm looking at their Twitter. Lake Arthur is 10th. So that's your Class 2A top 10 for week 9. So we'll scroll down. We'll go to another one. We'll go to the 1A in just about a second. So we'll do that. Okay. The 1A power rankings for week 9. This is the top 10. West St. John is number 1. Oberlin is number 2. WC football, that is I'm trying to see what that is. West, I think that's Carroll or something. Trying to think. Okay, the Grove, that's Oak Grove football. Oak Grove is number 4. East Silverville is number 5. Centerville is number 6. Grand Lake is number 7. Also, Haynesville is number 8. Also, Logansport High School is number 9, and also Bearcats football, that's Basile, is ranked number 10th in the power rankings. So these are your power rankings going into high school football. Okay, this is all for Twitter. Okay, let's give you the Division 4. We'll give you Division 4 power rankings going in. Okay, Division 4 power rankings in the for week 9. Vermilion Catholic is number 1. Number 2 is OCS Vikings, which is Opelousas Catholic. So Opelousas Catholic is 2nd. Assumption High is number 3. Southern Lab is number 4. Football OCS, I'm trying to see what this is. The school is Ouachita Christian is 5th. Also Calvary Baptist, that's CBA, that's Calvary Baptist, is number 6 in the polls. Also Hornet Pride football, that's Catholic Hornet football. So that's Catholic school. They're ranked number 7. Country Day, that's in Metairie. Country Day is ranked number 8. Cedar Cougars is 9th, and also Central Catholic is 10th. So that's the Division 4 power rankings for week 9. Okay, we'll see what else we can talk about here. Okay, I'm going to give you some more breakdowns of other. Okay, now we're going to go to the Division 3 side, Division 3, which is D3. Lafayette Christian is ranked 1st. Notre Dame is ranked 2nd. St. Charles Catholic, that's St. Charles Catholic. I'm going to make sure. Yeah, St. Charles Catholic is ranked 3rd. Newman is ranked 4th. Dunham is ranked 5th. Episcopal Athletics, that's Episcopal High School. That's a Catholic school. It's ranked 6th. Go Big Red, that's Catholic High of New Iberia, is also ranked 7th. Also, Assumption Episcopal is ranked 8th. Menard's ranked 9th. St. Thomas Aquinas and class in D3 is ranked 10th. So we'll go over some more stuff. See, we'll go over some more prep football. So I'm gonna follow that. Okay. Okay. Let's go to D2. Let's go to D2. Let's go to D2. We'll have D2 power rankings. We'll go ahead and do that. Okay, D2 power rankings. St. Thomas More is ranked first. That's UHS. That's UHS. Cub Athletics is ranked second. Loyola College Prep is ranked third. De La Salle is ranked fourth, so that's in D2. Hannon's ranked fifth, so they're in that's well deserved in the top 5 for Hannon. Edie White's ranked sixth. Turles Catholic, that's Turles Catholic High School, is ranked 7th. St. Louis Catholic is ranked 8th. PBS Eagles, that's Parkview Baptist, is ranked 9th. Also, Vanderbilt Catholic is ranked 10th. So that's your D2 power rankings for week 9 of the prep football season. So let's see what else. We'll go to another one in just a few moments. Okay, we'll go to D1 now. We'll switch to D1. Okay, D1. D1, which is the high district. Let's see. This is Catholic high school. Catholic is ranked first. Rumble's ranked second. Brother Martin's ranked third. Curtis is ranked fourth. Holy Cross is ranked fifth in the top 5. Jesuits ranked 6th. That's Scotlandville out of Baton Rouge is ranked 7th. St. Aug is also ranked 8th. CE Bird is ranked 9th. And also St. Paul School, that's St. Paul School, that's the Wolfpack, they're ranked 10th in the D1 power rankings for high school football. So that is your power rankings we went through. They just posted them, so thanks for thanks to Louisiana High School Football. I appreciate it. On Twitter, follow them on Twitter if you so choose. Okay, let's see what else we're going to talk about here. I think I covered mostly everything on high school football here in the. So we'll go back to let's see what we're going to talk about here on the Sports Talk Show. Okay, let's see if we got any news or any news headlines or stuff like that we got to look for. Okay, let's talk about this. Let's give you this information. Okay, this is the Iowa State Cyclones. This is one of their this is their PFF grades and stuff like that. PFF grades them. This is Pro Football Focus. You can follow him at Pro Football Focus. Okay, the PFF grades. They had an 82.4% grade percentage, so that puts them in 7th place. Drop rates, they have 5.2. They're ranked 10th in that area. Now, running the ball, they're ranked 7.7. They're ranked 14th. Also, wide receiver rankings is 31st. So I'm pretty sure they're a very good legitimate team, Iowa State. So this is from Once again, PFF, this Pro Football Focus. You can go there anytime of the day. We'll see what else we can talk about here on the Twitter. I'm going to scroll down. Okay, Adrian Winowski put out something. Let's see what this is. Adrian Winowski, this is from ESPN. Miles Turner collapsed on the floor with a non-contact injury on his lower right leg in Brooklyn. He is helped off to the locker room. I mean, I know a lot of these morons get on here. They get on here and they just criticize the guy. Look, don't criticize the guy for doing that. What would happen if you would go through that stuff? I mean, these idiots on Twitter, they just get on here and they think their opinion matters more than somebody wants to get it out there. So I hope he's okay. I hope Miles Turner is okay with the Indiana Pacers. I don't listen to all the foolishness. I just kind of ignore the foolishness. So, okay, this is from David Shanefield. You can reach him at DS Shanefield. The Nats are 9-0 in games, starting by Scherzer. So that's he's going into this game. So we'll get off of Twitter for a little while and kind of see what else we can talk about. So let's see what else we can talk about here. Okay, your score is 34-19. That's the end of the first quarter. Boston on top. Milwaukee on top. 34-19. Kind of messed it up. Sorry about that. Okay, all the restroom will be tonight. We will have the videotape of that show later on. So let's go ahead and switch this out. I'm gonna switch this out to my Google browser, my other browser, so that so we got that on the screen. Okay. So let's see what's going on the local news site, NOLA.com. We'll go ahead and look at that. Okay, LSU practice report. We'll go ahead and go over the LSU practice report. Derek Rosenthal does return, so I think that's good. That's going to help this Tiger offensive line in the long run because they're going to need all hands on deck next week when they take on the Alabama Crimson Tide, and that's going to be the game they have to win. Because look, we can't have no injuries going into this season. Because look, if we have injuries, we're gonna fall apart. So I think it's good that Dale's coming back. To be honest with you, it helps out the LSU offensive line. So once again, this is from Wilson Alexander. You can reach him at the okay, this is the roll call right here. These are the players that missed. Harris, Delpert, Starks, McMath, Jones, DeBenedy, Meliser, I'm trying to say his name, Maleeson, Kendall Thomas, Damian Lewis, Thomas Perry, and Thad Morris. So that was the people that did miss LSU football practice. Okay, let's see. Okay, Austin calls passing outside of football playing the piano. I don't have to be just a jock. Well, yeah. Well, I think he has his right mind. I think he has his right mind. Look, Austin Cole, if Austin Cole wants to go be a pianist and stuff like that, he could be a pianist. I mean, after his football career. But he's a pretty viable wide receiver for the Saints offense, if you ask me. I mean, look, because you need that tight end. You need those tight end positions. That's one thing you need. You need those wide receivers. I mean, sure, Michael Thomas can't do it all at one time. So I look at it this way. This is gonna look. Sure, I like what his passing is. I know his passing is very stagnant with the pianos and stuff like that. So look, anybody can be a jock. Anybody cannot be a jock. Look, you know, a lot of people might say, "Oh, that's nerdy and stuff." Blah 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 blah. No, that's just the right thing to do. What you have with the piano. So once again, this is from Luke Johnson. You can reach Luke Johnson at NOAA.com. Okay. Okay. No breather. Tulane expecting a tough game against hard luck Tulsa. Yeah, absolutely. Anytime when you have these football games and they got that record says 2-6 or maybe 2-7 or 2-8 or whatever. Look, don't expect this team to lie down because they're going to give it their all. They're absolutely going to give it their all. Look, and make no mistake about it. Look, this game might be 10, 11 point victory for Tulane, but the truth of the matter is, look, Tulsa's not going to come in and just give the game away. You're sadly mistaken. You gotta work hard. You gotta get your ass. You gotta bust your ass. You gotta get off the field on third down. You gotta make your plays. That's one thing about it. Because Tulsa's not going to be somebody that's going to look. Sure, Tulsa was a good team years and years ago, but the truth of the matter is, look, right now they're on down times right now. Tulsa, they're on down times. I mean, what? Their fan base is going to be coming here to New Orleans to watch the game this coming Saturday. So that's something right there. Look, so I look at it this way. This is going to be a very good game to bear. So once again, this is from Gary Smith. You can reach him at the Advocate/Times-Picayune, Advocate/Times-Picayune. Okay, let's talk about Eric McCoy. Eric McCoy lands near the top of NFL rookie lands near the top of NFL rookie rankings. See big names as the second round of beats out. So I look at it this way. This young man, Eric McCoy, is making significant strides on this football field for the Saints football team. coming in at number 6, players. These are your players right here. Nick Bosa from the San Francisco 49ers. Dexter Lawrence from the New York Giants. Terry McLaurin from the Washington Redskins. Kyler Murray from the Arizona Cardinals. Also the edge. Brian Burns from the Carolina Panthers. Also, Josh Jacobs from Oakland. Kyle Allen from Jacksonville. Garrett Bradbury from the Minnesota Vikings. Daniel Jones from the New York Giants. Quentin Williams. He's a defensive tackle from the New York Jets. So he's gonna come up to the top of that list. He will be the top tier lineman for the Saints. So sure, he had an injury last. I hope he was okay in that injury. So once again, this is from Jeff Nowick. You can reach him at the TomsPicayune/NOLA.com. Okay, let's give you let's talk about this. Okay, Drew Brees is $6.1 million lawsuit. Award increased by a few millions. He has found out why. This is from Ramon Antonio Vargas. You can reach him at NOAA.com. This is the writer that did write this article. $6.1 million verdict that jury in the San Diego awarded to Drew Brees this summer. His lawsuit was against the jeweler. Had ballooned to nearly $9 million. The interest of more than $2.6 million, also $166,231. It's look, I think this is good what they did for Brees, because look, you can't sell fake jewelry and stuff like that and expect to get away with it. That's not going to happen. That's poor business practice when you do that. So look, I think like I said, this situation with Brees with this $6.1 million lawsuit should have been settled a long time ago, and I'm glad that they settled it, because look, Brees has to start focusing on the task at hand, not worried about these lawsuits and stuff like that that happen in these courts. So once again, this is from Ramon Antonio Vargas. You can reach him. That's VARGAS. You can reach him at NOAA.com. Okay, let's see what this is. Okay, Erdogan says he is preparing for Tua Tabola to play game time decision. So Nick Saban, I'm pretty sure he's gonna wait till game time, because look, you know Nick Saban's not gonna put out injury reports that quickly. So this is from Brooke Nabina. You can reach him at The Advocate. So See what this is. Okay, weather played a role in scheduling, not former football rankings. Um, this is from Jim Derry. You can reach him at Jim Derry does the um, prep football and and also various sporting ventures. So you can follow him on Facebook or wherever your social media platforms are. Jim Derry's power rankings has Lakeshore at number 1, Mandeville at number 2, Slidell at number 3, Covington at number 4, St. Paul at number 5, Pearl River at number 6, Fountain Blue at number 7, Hannon at number 8, Salmon at number 9, Northlake Christian at number 10, Pope John Paul II at number 11, and also 12 is North Shore, which is 0-8 on the season. So once again, you can look up Jim Derry. He's with the NOLA.com. Sometimes he's with VSN. That's the Varsity Sports Network that does high school sports here in the state of Louisiana. Okay, no LSU. Let's see. No LSU and Saints this weekend. Curtis and Rumble, biggest game in the state of Louisiana. This is from Christopher Darb. You can reach him at C-Darb. This will be at Joe Yenny Stadium on Friday night. This is going to be a big match between two Catholic League powerhouses in the state of Louisiana, John Curtis and Rumble. So this is going to be I mean, look, there's an ample opportunity to because the LSU's not playing this weekend. Also, the Saints are not playing this weekend. So it's an ample opportunity to go see these two high school football powerhouses in the state play. So without a shadow of a doubt. So Johnny Curtis, the athletic director of the school, which his grandfather's name was named. Both tickets are $7, so you can go to gofan.com to get your tickets, or you can go to the school and get your tickets. It will probably be higher. The Tulane game against Tulsa will be Tulane home game Saturday against Tulsa made Yeoman Stadium unavailable, because Yeoman Stadium sometimes you gotta prepare that stadium for the next day, because the game is Saturday. So also Tag-Only Stadium, Brother Martin Holy Cross will play at that stadium. So Joe Yenny will be place where they'll play their game. John Curtis and Rumble. So also Bernardino and Kenner is going to be busy. Chalmette is going to be playing Bonneville there, so that's going to be listed for so Bernardino will be will be unavailable as well. So we have kids at Nicholls State, Southeastern, Tulane, LSU who support our players. So Curtis says that's JT Curtis, the guy that comes on. He's the head coach of John Curtis. He also is the co-host of Friday Night Football on WGNO every Friday night from 11 to midnight. let's see what else we're going to talk about here. Okay. I think we covered some of the news. Okay, as the playoffs near, Mandeville climbs back to #1 in the former volleyball rankings. This is from the St. Tammany Farmer. You can go to, you can follow the St. Tammany Farmer. That's in the North Shore area. Okay, we'll give you the rankings as we go. Mandeville is ranked first. Pope John Paul II is ranked second. Fontainebleau is ranked third. Lakeshore is ranked fourth. Hannah's ranked fifth. Northway Christian's ranked sixth. North Shore 7th. Pearl River 8th. St. Scholastica is ranked 9th. Slidell is ranked 10th. Salmon's ranked 11th. Christ Episcopal is ranked 12th. Covington's ranked 13th, and also First Baptist, I think that's First Baptist Church of, I think it's one of them high schools. So once again, that's from Joseph Helm. You can reach him at the Advocate / Times-Picayune. See Superdome announcer Mark Roman's home, a Saints heaven where friends and family can cheer. Look, he's the public address announcer for the New Orleans Saints. That's from Doug McCash. You can reach him at the Advocate. He is the play-by-play man. He does the for the New Orleans Saints public address. So this is the article we're showing you. So once again, you can go to Doug McCash at the Advocate. That's D. McCash at the Advocate. So that's okay. Bowl projections. Let's talk about bowl projections. Bowl projections are in for LSU. The CFP, if it could result in an Alabama LSU rematch, I'm pretty sure it most likely will result in an LSU Alabama rematch. I'm kind of leery about that, but hopefully it does happen. Okay, Bill Bender has in the Fiesta Bowl, he has Ohio State in the Fiesta Bowl. Kyle Bolliger, I'm trying to say his name, Peach Bowl, Ohio State. Also, College Football News has Fiesta Bowl, Ohio State. Also, College Sports Madness has Ohio State in the Peach. Also, Brad Crawford of 247 Sports has Alabama in the Peach Bowl. Brian Fisher from Affluent Sports has Clemson in the Fiesta Bowl. Let's see. Jason Kirk from BandSociety.com has Ohio State in the Peach Bowl. Steve Lasenen, I'm trying to say his name, also has Alabama in the Peach Bowl. Also, Doug Les Merce. I'm trying to say his name. It's a funny name. He has the Peach Bowl has Ohio State in it. Brett McMurphy has from WatchStadium.com has Peach Bowl for Ohio State, and also looks like Oklahoma. Uh, Jerry Porn from CBS Sports has Bama in the Peach Bowl. Also, Brian Passion from the Orlando Sentinel has Peach Bowl for Clemson. Steve Petrella has Axon Eckford has Fiesta Bowl Clemson. Jake Rao has RILL. Bleacher Report has the Alabama Crimson Tide in there. Mike Shapiro from SI has Ohio State. Mark Schlereth from ESPN has Alabama. Eric Smith from USA Today has Ohio State. Saturday Down South, Jim Tomlin has Clemson. Bowl Guide will be Peach Bowl in Atlanta, 11 projections. Fiesta Bowl 7, and also the National Championship game 1. So if all memory serves me correct, if LSU wins out this wins out the entire season, it starts with Alabama. Also, you have the rest of the season left. If LSU wins out, goes maybe 11-0 or something like that, I'm pretty sure that they will make the playoffs. That they will be in the college football playoffs this year. But we have to win against Alabama in order to do that. So once again, this is from Scott Braverlays. You can reach him at the Advocate. That's the Advocate in Baton Rouge. Okay. Okay. Let's see what else we're going to talk about tonight. Let's give you some score updates. I'm about to switch my screen over once more. Some score updates, pull it up on my screen. Okay, right now the Astros up 1-0 bottom of the second. That's in the bottom of the second. Also, we'll give you some NBA scores. We'll give you full NBA scoreboard update, and also we'll give you a full NHL update as well. Okay, NBA scoreboard going on right now. Philadelphia on top, 75-55. Now it's 81-63. It's your score, 81-63. Tied up at 69 between Cleveland and Chicago. Also, Orlando on top, 63-53. Now it's 72-62. So 72-62 is your score. Also, it is the Raptors on top, 64-58. Also, the Milwaukee Bucks up 55-40. The Indiana Pacers down 61-60 to the Brooklyn Nets. The Portland Trailblazers on top, 31-26. Also, it is the Washington Wizards on top, down 35-34. That's going into the end of the first quarter. So, end of the first quarter there. Other games be going on at 9 p.m. So, we'll give you the NHL scoreboard. Okay, let's give you the NHL full scoreboard update before we go ahead and leave. We're going to watch the World Series. Okay. Devils on top 4-3. That's It is going into the third period. Second period, it is the Edmonton Oilers on top on 3-0. Also, it is
Hey, it's Emily Kaplan here with Greg Wyshynski. We are your ESPN hockey reporters. And being that it is Halloween week, we decided to discuss which teams are scaring us the most right now, but scaring us in not a good way. We are worried about their futures. For me, it's the St. Louis Blues. And that comes on the heels of the news that star forward Vladimir Tarasenko underwent shoulder surgery on Tuesday. He is out for 5.
Sorry about that. Okay, the St. Louis Blues, they're just talking about them. They're tied, no score. Other games going on. Colorado and Florida. Arizona and Montreal will be playing. Also at 9:30 will be the LA Kings and the Vancouver Canucks will play at 9:30 Central Time. So 9 p.m. Games and 9:30 games as well. Okay, let's see what else we could, what other scores so we need to keep y'all updated on. We have to, let's see, I don't know if they have any college football. We'll check and see if they got any Wednesday or Tuesday games that we didn't report on, so we'll do that. Okay, FBS top FBS. Let's see if any games. No, tomorrow night they will have 2 games coming on. West Virginia taking on Baylor. Appalachian State will take on Georgia Southern. Friday will be UConn taking on Navy. Also Saturday, it's going to be a slew of games going on. So on Saturday. Okay, top of the third right now. It is still 1-0. Astros on top. So that is your updates. Oh shoot, I kicked the wrong button off. Sorry about that. So we got everything updated. So let's see what's going on in sports headlines. To give you more sports headline updates, let's give you that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull this up right here on the screen. Okay, this is from Dan Wetzel from Yahoo Sports. Can Lamar Jackson break Bill Belichick's streak? That's what they're talking about on Yahoo Sports. Can Lamar Jackson break Bill Belichick's streak? I don't know. I don't know if they can. I don't know if they can because the New England Patriots are on another level. That's one thing about it. Right now they're 8-0 on the season. I mean, I don't think they could beat the New England Patriots. So they might come close, but I don't think they'll win. So that is the okay, this is from Yahoo Sports. You can go to yahoosports.com, get your updates. You can play your fantasy there as well. Okay, we did talk about the NFL trades yesterday. We did do that. So okay, Usain Bolt open to play in the NFL. Will take calls from 2 teams. That's one of the. I think this is the track athlete they're talking about. Look, I don't have nothing against him playing I'm pretty sure he might be a good asset to one of those teams. So um, if it does seem to happen that way, so I look at it this way. Look, it could happen. He can get on with another team, or just he could be a regular track athlete because he's a very good he's a lethal runner. This guy's a lethal runner. Sure, he had those problems with the doping and stuff like that. But the truth of the matter is, look, that's old news. That's not new news that people want to bring up time and time again. So once again, this is from Chris CWIK. You can reach him at Yahoo Sports. That's Yahoo Sports. See what else we're going to talk about today. Okay. Beer saving World Series fan converts efforts into a national ad trip to Game 6. This is the guy that was, this is the Washington Nationals fan. His name is Jeff Adams. Became a major internet celebrity on Sunday when cameras caught him bouncing a Yandy Alvarez home run off his chest while double fisting a beer. Look, I'd say kudos to this guy. Jeff Adams. I really like what he does, but the truth of the matter is, look, don't go on TV, get yourself on social media because your friends want you to do that and stuff like that. No, look, I'm pretty sure somebody egged him on to do that stuff. Look, but like I said, kudos to him. Look, sure, he did bounce a home run ball off his chest. I know he did, but that's dangerous right there. You can get hurt or injured or something like that. He would not know about it. He's too drunk to understand that. So, look, people do stupid things when they drinking beer. Plain and simple. People do stupid things when drinking beer. So, once again, this is from Yahoo Sports. You can go to Yahoo Sports any time of the day. So that is I think that's it for tonight. We covered everything. Okay. Once again, this concludes tonight's Sports Talk with Kerry Wehmeyer show. We will be back on tomorrow for Southeastern Thursday. We'll break down Southeastern and Stephen F. Austin. We'll have the breakdowns there. We didn't have Saints Wednesday tonight, and so we didn't break down the Saints. Saints are off this week. No LSU coaches show for tonight, so we're going to go ahead and wrap up. So like, share, and follow everybody. It's very important. Sports Talk with Kerry Wehmeyer. We don't have Facebook for maybe 30 days, so we're going to be back here tomorrow doing the same thing, and will be back here tomorrow for the podcast. So we will have the wrestling video Monday night, the Wednesday night wrestling recap. We will have that recorded to YouTube, so it will be up on YouTube. I can't upload to Facebook or share to Facebook, so I don't want to disclose the information about Facebook, so we'll have it on YouTube. So once again, like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you back here on tomorrow. Everybody have a good rest of your Wednesday evening.